How great would it be if you could make someone else fall in love with you? No more wondering how serious they are about you, just straight fall in love. Think about how great that could be. Think about how much you could manipulate them. I'm just kidding. I would never do that. No, but seriously, it'd be nice, right? Well, obviously I can't give you some spell to just cast on someone. There's a whole free will debate that could be had over something like that. But there is something that you can do. There are certain things that you can say to a guy, I'm not making this up, that when you say to him, he will convince himself to like you more and maybe even love you. And it's because he enjoys hearing these things so much. That sounds impossible, right? Trust me, not only is it possible, but it's actually pretty easy too. So today, I want to talk about 5 phrases that you could say to a guy that will make him fall in love with you. First off, you need to know that guys as a whole, regardless of what you might think, have to deal with a ton of insecurities. We might not talk about it a lot, but believe me, we are constantly judging ourselves on whether or not we're masculine enough, or smart enough, or good looking, etc. And the list honestly goes on forever. I mean, we tell ourselves one thing, but actually hearing it from someone else, without feeling like they were in any way incentivized to do it or anything like that, it just makes us feel way better about ourselves. But it also matters who it's coming from. You can't just hear from a stranger and be like, you know what, that stranger? They're right, I should believe in myself more. There are people whose opinions we deeply care about, sometimes even when we shouldn't put that on them, and there are people whose opinions we just don't care about. So if you came to this video to try and get some guy to fall in love with you who you've never talked to, or maybe a guy who you know right now isn't interested, the bad news is there's no magical way to make someone who's not into you into you. But if he's into you, or you think he might be into you, or it's your first date and you're just trying to hit the ground running, any relationship that you could have where he would value your opinion, this could work. So to start, you're such a gentleman when you're with me. If he's holding doors open for you, making sure you get home safe, walking in your car, nice stuff like that, or just any number of things that shows he cares, this is just such a great thing for him to hear. In fact, just in general, words like gentleman and chivalrous don't get used anymore, and I think it is a damn shame because they say way more than the average compliment. As opposed to like, wow, you are so dope, my dude. You are sick AF, my friend. Of all the guys I know, you are by far the most not bad. Honestly, I crave affection so much that last one would probably work on me, but probably no one else. The next phrase on this list is, you're so interesting. Or just anything that's kind of along the vein of, you know so much. Because, well, honestly, as I said before, guys are insecure. When they share cool things they know, or give you fun facts on something, or just talk about anything that they're interested in, what they're really trying to do is impress you. And I think a lot of the time people tend to soften their compliments so they don't come on too strong, and I think that's really dumb. When a girl is forward with me on a date or something and says, you're so interesting, that makes me feel amazing. I feel good about myself. And just in general, why would you want to go out with somebody who doesn't make you feel good about yourself? Unless you're like me and have severe daddy issues, but I think that's mostly just me. The next phrase on this list, and a personal favorite, is, I've never met a guy as motivated as you. And you can swap out motivated with determined, or hardworking, or ambitious. Any of those would really work. The point is generally the same. If a guy's working hard, and it can be on school, on work, on just a hobby, or just something new, odds are no one's gonna appreciate what he's doing. I mean, in general, I think most people only get appreciation for stuff once it's done. Like, once you have a finished product to show people. And the act of just trying usually goes unappreciated. Hearing that you're doing a good job, or at least that your motivation is admirable, it makes us want to keep going. And any doubts we have about what we're doing just completely go away when someone we care about reassures us that what we're doing is good. And as I said before, any girl who makes a guy feel better about themselves is a girl that they're gonna keep around. And finally, probably the one that makes us feel the most appreciated, I can't wait to see you again. Or just alternatively, I missed you. This just says so much while saying so little, you know? It says, you're someone who I always wanna be around. I like myself more when I'm with you. You make me happy. It's just great to know when you have a significant positive effect on someone that you care about. So much so that you're already looking forward to seeing them again. And without getting into every single insecurity a guy has, this says, I like you for you. And I just think that that's something that every guy appreciates hearing every once in a while. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you enjoyed it, maybe learned a thing or two. If you did, smash that thumbs up button, and let me know in the comments, what is the nicest thing you've ever been told by someone that you liked? On screen right now are a few of my favorite comments from my last video, where I asked you guys about if you've ever had to hint to someone that you weren't into them, and maybe how you went about doing that. And remember, I do this every single week, so if you want to get your comment featured, make sure you leave a comment down below. I want to give a big Instagram shout out to Blanca, who's a new follower and gave me a nice little spam. Thank you. I hope that you enjoy my feed going forward. Also, LNL, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. She commented on my last video that my smile makes me look vulnerable. I'm gonna take that as a compliment and not as a predator hunting down its prey, but thank you. And lastly, Addie, who spammed the hell out of me and has a cute dog in their profile picture, so how could you not like Addie? So definitely go check out those three, and also make sure that you're following me and active on my Instagram if you want to get featured next week. My Instagram's just Andrew Quo. It's super easy. It'll be in the link below, so you should just check it out and have a great time there. Finally, subscribe to me to never miss an upload. Click right over there if you want more advice videos, and with all that being said, I'll see you next week. Peace!